wouldn't push me if I were you. What's happening? This isn't just rage.
Crane?
What do you want from me? I will kill every fucking one of them if I have to. What the fuck is happening to me? He's gonna pay for what he made me become. My name is Kyle Crane. And finally...
Yeah, you've really put heart and soul into it. I mean, the second game, obviously, it's in the title, Dying Light 2 Stay Human, so I think that's been one of my favourite parts of the Dying Light games, is it's set aside from other games like that because it feels so realistic. And,
realistic also in the
combat.
Exactly. Representation of gore. So another thing about Dying Light, aside from parkour, of course, it's a melee combat focused game with lots of brutality, lots of gore. I think that's something that's very important in a zombie genre, that you really need to show the guts, you really need to show the blood, you really need to see show the kind of the brains being exposed, the heads being cut. I'm not sure how much of it can we show because I think the previous games were a little bit on the family-friendly side. But that's also a good thing because Aaron is having fun because he knows how to play the game. He spent hundreds of hours in it. But again, this is a game where you see zombies. If you manage to survive, Aaron.
It just came out of nowhere.
Remember your fault is
survival horror. I'm demonstrating exactly what we want, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, like military combos like this, if you manage to kill all of the infected here, or if you manage to outsmart them, because that's also an option. You can, for example, use a decoy, draw them to like away from this place, and then try to loot it. That's a very good place to find some ammo for your firearms. And as I said, firearms have really received a lot of love from us as developers in Dying Light the Beast.
Okay. He's a bit too big for now, I think, this guy, right?
Yeah, this one, like maybe, let's not risk it. You already died once, so I
don't know. Playing with fire.
Like the guys back at home are making bets, like, will he die again?
Oh. So firearms, there's a little bit more of a focus on.
Yes, absolutely. Maybe we could actually use the rifle. What do you think? It will get messy because the thing about firearms is they make a lot of noise.
Got you.
So as soon as you start shooting, there's a chance that the virals, the fast-moving zombies, will come. Actually, I think there's one guy over there.
Let's go inside.
Yeah, let's try to hide. Like when you cut a limb, you can cut it in 3 different places. You can really leave a lot of scars, wounds, like broken places on. Yeah, let's try to. Oh, that's nice, quite brutal.
This better work.
Okay, so that's the Chimera. Big, meaty, dangerous, and throwing stuff at us. But Kyle Crane also has some tricks up his sleeve. We can use firearms, but of course ammunition is scarce, so our supply might not last the whole fight. Unfortunately, Melee weapons don't work too well against a monster like this. Fighting with these biters allows Kyle to charge up his beast meter. Now, he's ready to unleash it.
Dying Light: The Beast is shaping up to be one of the biggest survival horror releases of 2025, and Techland is treating it as a full-scale standalone entry in the franchise, rather than just an expansion. Launching worldwide on September 19th, 2025, the game will be available on PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store, on PlayStation 5, including the Pro model, and on Xbox Series XS with PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions, scheduled to arrive before the end of the year. What makes this release particularly exciting is its origins. What started as early concept downloadable content for Dying Light 2 eventually grew into a completely separate experience. One that not only evolves the mechanics but also brings back a fan favourite protagonist, Kyle Crane, whose fate was left ambiguous for years. This time, Crane emerges after enduring brutal captivity and twisted experiments at the hands of a warlord known as the Baron, and his mission takes him to the chilling landscapes of Castor Woods, a Swiss Alps-inspired valley where his pursuit of vengeance collides with the harsh reality of his hybrid DNA, part human, part infected. As with every Dying Light game, survival is at the heart of the experience, and Techland has doubled down on the series' signature first-person parkour. The new handcrafted world is designed for vertical freedom, letting players sprint across rooftops, scale jagged cliffs, or leap through forests and swamps that seamlessly connect rural villages, industrial sites, tourist spots, farmland, and abandoned national park trails. Traversal has been expanded beyond parkour too, with off-road driving making its debut. Players can switch from rooftop chases to behind-the-wheel carnage, ploughing through hordes of infected while navigating open fields, muddy roads, or frozen mountain paths. Combat also strikes a balance between the raw physicality of hand-to-hand melee and the tactical use of firearms, delivering impactful feedback through upgraded animations, sharper gore effects, and more reactive enemy behaviour. The defining new feature, however, is Beast Mode, a headline mechanic that reflects Crane's transformation after years of experimentation. In short, this system lets him tap into his infection and unleash short bursts of overwhelming power, tearing through enemies with terrifying strength. But this power comes at a cost. Activating Beast Mode sacrifices precision, weakens defenses, and risks loss of control, turning combat into a dangerous gamble where brute force collides with self-preservation. Combined with the series' iconic day and night cycle, this mechanic pushes tension to new heights. Daytime still favours scavenging, exploration and crafting, but when night falls, enemies become faster, more aggressive and more cunning, pushing players into an intense cat-and-mouse struggle where Beast Mode might be the only way to survive overwhelming odds. On the narrative side, Techland promises a more focused main storyline compared to past entries. Rather than filling the map with checklist-style content, the Beast weaves optional activities more naturally into the campaign, ensuring that exploration feels meaningful and story-driven. The campaign itself can be played solo or in 4-player co-op, with shared story progression so that groups can complete the entire journey together without losing continuity. Enemy patrols and AI routines adapt dynamically to time of day, weather shifts, and player choices, creating emergent gameplay moments where stealth, distraction, or brute force may each offer different outcomes. In terms of presentation, Techland is pushing immersion further than ever with improved animation readability, dynamic gore feedback, and a world designed to make every encounter feel tense, especially after dark. The environments themselves also tell a story, with abandoned resorts overtaken by vegetation, derelict industrial complexes echoing with distant screams, and hidden laboratories tied to the Baron's cruel experiments. All while atmospheric audio design layers dread into every shadowed corner. On the business side, Techland has already outlined a content roadmap. A deluxe edition will include digital extras, and pre-orders come with the Hero of Haran bundle, which features fan service weapons and gear like the Follower crossbow, the Injade's memory pistol, the Haran combat knife, and cosmetic packs celebrating the series' legacy. Perhaps most notably, loyal fans who own the Dying Light 2 Stay Human Ultimate Edition will automatically receive the Beast at no additional cost upon release, a bold move that reinforces Techland's long-standing reputation for rewarding its community. Altogether, Dying Light the Beast is not just another sequel, it's a transformation for the franchise. By blending parkour freedom, brutal combat, vehicle traversal, and a darker, more intimate narrative around Kyle Crane's struggle against both humanity and his infection, Techland is setting the stage for what could be the most intense and emotionally charged entry yet. With its September release date approaching, all signs point to the Beast being a major leap forward for survival horror and one of the year's most ambitious games.